Hi folks, Tim here. It's the Daily Tim, and this was Saturday's email. It's about negative waves. Do you know, one of my favourite films of all time is Kelly's Heroes, starring a veritable feast of Hollywood heroes and superstars, from Clint Eastwood to Telly Savalas to Donald Sutherland. It's a tale of how a group of American GIs in the Second World War made their way behind enemy lines to try and steal a heap of gold. It's actually based on a true story. And in it, Donald Sutherland plays a tank commander called Oddball, who sounds a bit like a hippie in the wrong place at the wrong time. He clearly thinks that if you believe something hard enough, it'll happen. Now, I'm no hippie. I think my hair's a bit too short for that. But I do believe absolutely in the power of positive thinking. Not in a religious way, but simply as a way to train our minds to think positively, because good stuff happens when we visualise the outcome we want. And the best line in the film is when Donald blows up at one of his crew for being negative, and says to him, "Why don't you knock it off with them negative waves? Why don't you dig how beautiful it is out here? Why don't you say something righteous and hopeful for a change?" And later on in the film, they're looking through some aerial photos for a bridge to cross a river that hasn't yet been blown up. And they think they've found one, and again the same crew member gets all negative. And Donald's response again was, "Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning. It's a beautiful bridge and it's going to be there." Do you know, surrounding yourself with negative people has a cumulative impact on you. It sucks the life out of you. And it stops you from being hopeful and positive. It's why I never discuss my business with my mum and dad. All they do is worry and wish I had a proper job. There's a lot of negative waves in social media, all over social media and the news at the moment. And it's too easy to get sucked down in a spiral of negativity about life, the universe, and everything that's going on at the moment. And my view is that you should just concentrate on the stuff that you can fix in your life. You know, the rest of it is out of your control, and it's distracting in a big way. Now, I'm not for a moment suggesting that Brexit or the ongoing financial squeeze or Trump being elected or the war in Syria or everything else doesn't have an effect. I know many businesses that have been affected very negatively by some of this stuff, and sometimes positively too. But here's the thing. You can't influence or change interest rates or exchange rates. You can't stop the war. You can't sort out the government's parlous finances. But you can, however, spend time working out how to help your own business overcome some of the challenges it may have. You can donate money to help refugees or the homeless. You can give up some time to help a local charity. You can stop going to casualty with minor illnesses that can be dealt with by other means. You can stop posting and sharing negative stuff on social media. Be the change. And of course, you can vote when the time comes. So our point today really is deal with the stuff that you can deal with and that you can affect and change. Take some time out to avoid the negative waves and get out there and see perhaps some of our wonderful countryside. It's life-affirming and positively healthy. Do you know, in all our travels around the world, we saw lots of spectacular things and places. But the real truth is that we have the most spectacular countryside and country right on our own doorstep. And it's only when you come back from travelling that you really appreciate perhaps how amazing this country really is of ours in all respects. It's not perfect. It needs improving. But you know what? Less negative waves and more understanding and appreciation of what we have will go a long way to making us all perhaps just a little bit happier. Have a wallopingly good weekend, and I'll talk to you again on Monday. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye.